Okay, just want to show the exercise if we go past a stationary buoy. So this is on the instructor's preview. So there's our vessel there. Go up the line, which is autopilot, and there's our stationary buoy. So here we go. So if we play 10 times the speed, what we'll see is the vessel will start, and then we can see the vessel going up and the stationary buoy. So you can see the vessel and the stationary buoy. Goes without saying, the buoy stays stationary, vessel carries on till it goes a beam now, and the vessel will then go past and carry on. Okay, should we see what it looks like on a radar? So here we are on our ship's vessel. We have our radar here. So we want to transmit, and we need to go up a size until we can see the target. So there is our target on the radar. Okay, so there's our target on the radar. There's our distance at 0.5 of a mile north to the end. If we pop some rings on there, we'll be able to see the rings. So each ring is 0.1 of a mile, 1.2, 0.3, so about 0.4 of a mile away. If we wanted to measure that, we could take the rings off. We could put a VRM on and bring the VRM to the buoy, and we could, if we wanted to track that, we could put an EBL on there. Stick the EBL on, and we can stick an EBL line on there. Okay, let's bring the there we go, VRM and EBL on. Okay, so if we look out the window, nice day, we'll be able to see the target. The target is actually a special marker. We can see that there, and there's not a lot else there. So I'm going to go back and start the exercise, and we'll look at the radar. What we will do is to put some echo trails on, just to show you what it looks like with the echo trails on. So when we press the echo trails, we can choose how long we have these on here. So I'm going to stick it on continuous.
Your exercise has been started.
So looking through the bridge, we can see the special marker coming towards us. When we check that out on the radar, we can see, because we put a trail on there, we can see the buoy, and what's it doing? It's parallel to our header line, and it'll be going the same course and speed as our vessel. So if we're doing 7 knots, and if we look as the buoy goes past, doing 7 knots, then we look on our radar, a stationary object will always show us that it's going parallel to the header marker at the same speed as we're moving. So if you imagine in your head that that dot is stopped, but instead of it moving down the screen, it's stationary, we're moving up the screen. So sometimes if I put a pencil on a piece of paper and just pull it, it shows me what's going on. So I can look at that target, knowing that we're doing 7 knots, and know that it is a stationary object. So if we have a little look out the window, there it is, going past us at 7 knots. Okay, so there it is, going a beam, going past us. And if we look, our lookout here is a beam. We'll go back to look out ahead, and we'll see that it's gone parallel to a header marker, straight down. So a stationary object goes parallel to the header marker, straight down the screen at the same course and speed that we're going. So on this one, I've set up our vessel here. I've set up another target here. So it's on our port side, and if I start it, we'll see what happens to the 2 vessels. I've also put the stationary object on as well, so we can see the stationary object and we can see the vessel. So the vessel passes ahead of us. The stationary object will pass the same as the stationary object, parallel to the header screen and straight down at the same as our course and speed. And there's the moving vessel. Let's have a look at this on the screen. So we've put on the plotter a stationary buoy and a vessel. So we can see the pair of them here, and I've also put echo trails on them to see where they go. So we've got the left hand dot coming towards us, and it looks like it's coming 45 degrees towards us, and then we've got the stationary buoy coming straight down. And what I want to know is, when we see this vessel, will it be going straight towards us, as in 45 degrees straight towards this, or will it be at a different angle? Well, because we've resoluted the stationary buoy, which is here, if it was stationary, it'd be coming straight down, which it is, it's coming across. So if we take this element out, the vessel will be coming in this direction. So let's have a look to see what aspect we're looking at. So we think we're going to look at the starboard side of a vessel coming towards us. So if we just have a look, and there it is, we're looking at the starboard side of a vessel coming towards us, and we can see that here. We can see as it's going down this track, it will pass just in front of us. So there it is. So this is making the huge assumption that they're going to maintain the same course and speed, and we're going to maintain the same course and speed. So we can see where it would be if it was a stationary buoy, where it is on the track, and on the screen here. So it should come within visibility pretty soon. And we can see that as it comes past, we'll be able to work out where it is closest to us. That's known as the closest point of approach. Okay, the time it's taken from here to here is the time of the closest point of approach. The TPCA, time of the closest point of approach, and the CPA. So here is the vessel. It's a pilot vessel. She's going to come across our bows. And she's about straight across our bows now, and there she is on the radar, straight across our bows, and she's going to continue across. Okay, I'm going to pause this exercise now, and we can then work out the CPA of that vessel that's just crossed us, the closest point of approach. So you can see this. So we've got the stationary buoy come down, the vessel come across. If we take out what was the stationary buoy, the vessel would then be in that direction, and that is the direction the vessel crossed our bow. And if we look to see where the VRM is, and we measure that VRM, that will give us the CPA, or the closest point of approach. So in this exercise, we've worked out the characteristics of a stationary buoy. It's parallel to the headline and goes at the same course and speed as the headline and our vessel. We worked out the characteristics of a moving vessel, so we have to take out the relative speed and course of the stationary buoy, which reflects our course and speed, and when we resolve that out, we know the course and speed and angle, the closest point of approach, the time of the closest point of approach of that vessel coming towards us. Thank you for watching this module of the RYA Radar course with city sailing. If you carry on with the other modules, we'll carry on with other parts of the course, such as what we do when we can't see that vessel under Rule 19 and collision avoidance. Thanks for watching so far. Look forward to seeing you soon. Paul, out.